outside today. I've been going inside the last few classes, but I'm outside today because my daughter and her friend are virtual schooling inside, and they've commandeered the whole house. And I don't want two girls yelling at me while we sing this morning. So yeah, I have like two Durgas in the house, basically. So tomorrow is, it's an important day for Shiva. It's Shivaratri. It's a day that we celebrate. Shiva, as you know, is one of the three main deities in yoga philosophy and in Hinduism. And he's associated with benevolence, innocence, deep love, also death. Also, you know, he's portrayed as this aspect or expression of divinity that's really like rough looking. You know, he has these long nappy dreadlocks. He wears a snake around his neck. He wears a loincloth. He spends, you know, thousands of years in the mountains meditating by himself. He's completely bedraggled and completely egoless. Last week I told the story of Virabhadrasana, and this week I'll tell a few more stories about Shiva. And the beautiful thing about Shiva, well, there's so many beautiful things, but he reminds us how to face change, right? He reminds us that we need a degree of fearlessness and open-heartedness and deep, abundant love to process, to move through, to accept the ever-changing nature of the universe and of our lives. So having said that, let's drop in, let's find a comfortable seat, draw the spine nice and tall. For those of you who are new to class, when we begin, we chant Om 3 times, and then we sing a short kirtan, which is normally a call and response singing, but since this is Zoom, we'll just all sing together, or don't sing, right? It's up to you. Gently close the eyes. Take a deep inhale through the nose, and exhale out the mouth, just letting the morning go. Yeah, like that. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Let's open with 3 Oms. You may keep your eyes closed or open them. Chant with us or don't chant. Even if you don't chant, the chant, the vibrations still work through you, right? Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Shivaya Namaha. 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 Shiva 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 Shambho. 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 Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namaha, Shivaya Namaha, Shivaya Namaha, Shivaya Namaha, Shiva 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 Shambho, Shiva 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 Shambho, Shiva 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 Shambho, Shiva 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 Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Be still for just a few more moments, letting the mantra work its way through you. These mantras are said to recharge the energetic body and to protect, help heal the mind. Slowly open up your eyes if they're closed. And you can go ahead and start that playlist if you want to practice to music today. And if you don't, that's perfectly fine. Some days I prefer to hear the birds in my backyard. And let's start a little bit differently. Let's come to our mats and come to lie down. Bring the soles of the feet together, starting in Supta Baddha Konasana. I know it's a bit different. Don't worry, we'll get moving. But first, let's just take a moment here. Soles of the feet together, knees are coming out to the sides and down. You can bring your right hand to your belly, your left hand to your heart. Close the eyes. Take a few moments here to tune in to your own heartbeat, to your internal rhythm. Send your breath, your prana to your hips, to your thighs. Turn the gaze inward. Bring your attention to your third eye. That place of deep intuition, of knowing, you know, that like deep knowing, place of illumination. And trust that that knowledge resides inside of you. No matter what's going on, no matter what dizzying changes are happening, no matter your maybe not knowing it, maybe not feeling it, maybe not trusting it, know that it's there inside of you now and always. Bring your hands underneath your thighs, close your legs, bringing your knees together, and bring your knees into your chest. You can hold around your knees and just rock back and forth. Yeah. Then keep your right knee into your chest. Bring your left leg long. Hug your knee into your chest. Yeah, like it's the best knee ever. And then straighten your right leg up toward the ceiling. You can clasp your hands behind your thigh. Or if you feel like it, walk them up your leg, maybe holding around your ankle, maybe wrapping your peace fingers around your big toe. Bring your left arm out to the side. Inhale here, and then exhale. Bring your right leg out to the right as you bring your gaze over to the left. Opening up the hips, the backs of the legs. Inhale, bring the leg back up to center and release. Let it go down to the mat. Inhale, bring the left knee into the chest, hug it in tight like it's the best knee ever. Straighten your leg, bringing your foot toward the ceiling, interlace your hands behind your thigh and stay here, right? If this feels good, stay here and breathe into this stretch. If you want to go a little bit further, you can walk your hands up your leg, maybe wrapping your peace fingers around your big toe. Bring your right arm out to the right. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, extend your left leg out to the left, bringing your gaze over your right shoulder. Send that breath, send your prana, that breath plus consciousness, right? Breath plus an extra to whatever tight spots that are signaling in your body, whether it's your shoulders, your legs, your hips. Inhale, bring the left leg back up to center and release. Bring your knees back into the chest, hug them in tight, and start to rock and roll forward and back, massaging the spine. Yeah, we're gonna roll all the way up and make our way into tabletop. Take a moment to set up your tabletop, bringing your wrists underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Good, yeah, take a moment to get there. And then let's start to take a few cows. Inhale, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back, look up. Exhale, press your hands into the mat as you round your spine, bringing the gaze to your navel. Good, continue a few more like that, moving to the rhythm of your breath, your body, right? Moving with that deep inner wisdom that resides inside all of us, even and especially when we can't see it, right? Even when we forget. Take a few more like that, gently articulating the spine. And then make your way back to center. From here, turn your wrists around, turn your palms around so that your wrists are facing out, your fingers are facing your knees. Tuck your toes under, and then start to push back a little bit, just getting into the backs of the wrists. We spend a lot of time at our computers or on our phones or writing with a pen or an actual pencil. I know I'm so analog. This can feel very good. And then bring the tops of your palms down to the mat. This is a killer wrist stretch for me. And then start to bring your fingers in toward your wrist while straightening your arms. Yeah, I know. Just a few breaths here. Try to relax the shoulders while you do it. Oof. Turn back around here. Coming back to tabletop. Tuck your toes under. And then slowly start to make your way up to down dog. So maybe lift up your knees for just a little, like about an inch off the ground. Hover here. And then press back and up, bringing your sit bones toward the sky. And find your first downward facing dog of the practice. Pedal out the heels here. Make it sweet. Make it like a little dance, you know? Twist out the hips. You can shake the head, yes. Shake the head, no. Flubber the lips. And then on the inhale, lift that right leg up to the sky. Open up the hip. Bend the knee. Start to make circles with the ankle in one direction and then the other. And then start to make circles with your knee, opening up that hip. You may hear a lot of creaking. You may hear a lot of opening. Just take it nice and slow, okay? We're just waking up the body. Inhale, lift that right leg high up to the sky. And exhale, come forward onto your hands, bringing your knee into your nose. And drop your foot outside your right hand. Coming into this high lizard, or this early morning lizard, darting lizard pose. Come forward and backward. Keep it dynamic if you want to. Otherwise, keep it static. It's your body, it's your practice. Now drop your back knee down. Stay up high on your hands or start to go a little bit lower, maybe onto your forearms, maybe not. You can come onto the blade of that right foot to deepen the stretch in the hip. Good, and then come back up onto your hands. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right knee and just gently push it open as if you're suggesting a wider opening here. Lean the head back, lift the chest, and then release it down. Bring your hands to either side of your front foot. Walk it toward the midline just a little bit. Inhale, look forward. And then exhale, take your sit bones back, straighten your knee, coming to an early Ardha Hanumanasana. Half Hanuman, half split. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release it down. Leading heart first, right? Bringing the chest down. Breathing into the backs of the legs, which I don't know about you, mine are pretty stiff this early in the morning. It's not even early. Inhale, step your right foot down into the mat, tuck your back toes under, lift that right leg high up to the sky and bring it back down. Inhale, lift your left leg high, open up the hip, bend the left knee, start to make circles with your ankle in one direction and then the other, and then make circles with your knee in one direction, nice slow circles, good, and then the other way, good. Inhale, lift that leg high up to the sky. Exhale, bring it forward, bring that knee into the nurse, and then bring your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Come to this darting lizard, like those little lizards that that cut across the sidewalk like minutes before you, like seconds before you step that way. So just dart a little bit here, coming forward and back, or don't if you don't want to, right? And then drop the back knee down, release the toes, come down to your forearms. You can come to the outer edge of your left foot to open up that stretch a little bit more. Good. And then come back up onto your hands. Take your left hand to your left knee. Gently just push against it, not with force, just like a gentle suggestion that it open a little bit further. Lift the chest to the sky. Good. And then release, bring your hands back down to the mat. Bring your left hand to the outside of your left foot. Walk your left foot into the midline a little bit more. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, send your sit bones back in space, straightening the left knee, coming into an early Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale here, look forward. Exhale, release it down. Leading from the chest, leading from the heart space. Good. Step your left foot into the ground. Tuck your back toes under. Bring your left leg high behind you. And exhale, bring it down. Inhale here. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, step, jump, float your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, release down. Open up your feet so that they're about hips width, distance between them, about 2 fists, maybe a little bit more. Bring your left hand to the middle of the mat so that your hand is about the top of the triangle and your feet are the base. Bend your left knee, lift your right arm up to the sky, taking a twist here. Good, one more inhale. Exhale, switch sides. Bring your right hand down so that your right hand is now the top of a triangle. Bend your right knee. Lift your left arm high up in space. Whew. One more inhale. Exhale, bring both hands down. Grab opposite elbows. And sway from side to side here. You can nod yes, shake the head no. Flubber the lips. And then bend the knees, release the arms. And slowly start to roll all the way up, stacking one vertebra on top of the next, as if your body were a wave of light. When you come all the way to the top of your mat, bring your arms up overhead. Take the right hand around the left wrist and pull the body over to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, back to center. Bring your palms together and let them float down to heart center. Gently close the eyes, and I invite you to set an intention for your practice today. Wherever maybe there is change or there is fear in your life, you can dedicate your practice to sending energy, sending love to that area. Or if there's someone you know who needs a little extra, right? So many of us need a little extra help these days. You can send your practice, send all of the good energy you're creating right now to them, send it their way. In this way, the practice becomes an offering for you, for others, for those you love. Bring your hands down by your side. Bring toes and heels to touch. Let's set up for Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, bring your arms up, palms come to press overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, lower down, chaturanga. Elbows in, gaze as forward as you lower. Knees can be off the ground or on the ground. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. One. Inhale. Exhale. Two. Get in touch with that deep ujjayi breath at the base of the throat, that oceanic, clearing pranic breath. Feel it move like a wave through your body, washing away anything that impedes your growth, your evolution. One more inhale. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, step, jump, float forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Palms come to press overhead. Exhale, bring your hands down by your side. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, raise arms, press palms, look up. Exhale, fold it down, Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step, jump, float back, lower down, chaturanga. Knees up or knees down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Anytime you find your mind starting to wander during this practice, bring it back to that breath. It's a great tool to focus the mind. You know, because we are such dynamic beings, our bodies are in motion, our minds are in motion. But if we can still our thoughts on one object, on the breath, on whatever it is, it can bring us enormous amounts of peace. Bend knees, look forward. Inhale, step, jump, float forward. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Palms come to press overhead. Exhale, fold over straight legs. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back, lower down, chaturanga. Gaze is forward as you lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Chest lifts, heart opens. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Feel your sit bones rising toward the sky. Feel your shoulders rolling down your back. Your chin is softly tucked, gaze is at the navel. One more deep inhale. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, step, jump, float forward. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, press the feet into the mat as you rise all the way up. Palms come to press overhead. Exhale, hands come down by your sides. Tadasana. Moving on, Jivamukti. Hook thumbs. Inhale, raise arms, arch back, open chest. Exhale, bend knees, swing arms, clasp hands behind your back and fold. Inhale, hands come down to the ground. Step your right foot back, lunge and look forward. Exhale, left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, slide forward to cobra. Exhale, take it back, seat to heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the right foot forward, lunge and look forward. Exhale, left foot comes forward, fold. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, rise up, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, swing arms, clasp hands, fold it down. Inhale, hands come down to the ground, send the left leg back, lunge and look forward. Exhale, right foot comes back, down dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, slide forward to cobra. Exhale, seat to heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the left foot forward, lunge and look forward. Exhale, right foot comes forward, fold it down. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, rise up, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, swing arms, clasp hands behind your back, fold it down. Inhale, bring your hands down to the mat, send your right foot back, lunge. Listen up, bring that back knee down. And we're gonna inhale, sweep the arms up and down. Let's do that a few times. Yeah, just like that. Inhale, sweep the arms up and back. Good. One more. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, find your Anjaneyasana. Love this pose of the mother. You can hook your thumbs up overhead or keep your hands facing each other, separate and parallel. Lift the chest up to the sky like you're opening up the heart toward the sun, right? As if sunlight could pour right into you. One more inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the mat, tuck the back toes under, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. You're doing really well, everyone. Inhale, side forward to cobra. Exhale, seat to heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the right foot forward, lunge. Listen up, leave that left hand down. Lift the right arm up to the sky, twisting the chest open. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand comes down. Step the right foot into the ground to bring the left foot forward. Fold it down. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, rise up, arch back. Last time around. Exhale, bend knees, swing arms, clasp hands, fold. Inhale, hands come down to the ground. Send the left foot back, lunge. Drop the back knee down. Release the back toes. Inhale, bring the arms up and exhale them down. Right, like you're drawing this beautiful ball of light all over you. One more. Inhale, lift it up. And then exhale, find your Anjaneyasana. You can hook thumbs or keep your hands parallel, lifting your chest up to the sky. This pose is such strength, grace, balance. One more inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands down, tuck the back toes under, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, slide forward to cobra. Exhale, seat to heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot comes forward, lunge. Leave that right hand down. Twist the chest open to the left, lifting that left arm up to the sky. Yeah, opening up the chest, opening up the heart. Inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down, right foot comes forward, fold. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, rise up, arch back. Exhale, bring your hands down by your sides, Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a moment here to find your balance. Feel the four corners of your feet rooting into the earth. Roll your shoulders back and down. Bring your attention back to your third eye, back to your Agnya chakra. Feel your intuition strong. Feel grounded in your practice, in who you are. Gently open up the eyes. Inhale, bend knees, press palms overhead, coming to Utkatasana, chair pose, powerful pose. Sit back a little bit more, sit back and down. Yeah, feeling your power, good. I know it hurts. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, lower down, chaturanga. Listen, you can always skip these chaturangas, okay? Inhale, up dog. They're not for everyone. Exhale, down dog. They're not for everyone every day, right? Inhale, bring the right foot forward, ground the back heel down. Rise up, Virabhadrasana 1. Palms can be facing each other or pressed together up overhead. Good, ground that back heel down to bring the hips forward in space a little bit. Roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale. Exhale, open it up. Virabhadrasana 2, hips open, arms open, heart open. Gaze is over your front middle finger. It's amazing how many times we can do this practice. Now, every time we come to the mat, it's a little bit different, right? Some poses are easier for us to drop into. Some we have to find our way there. Inhale, come forward and back, reversing the warrior. Viparita Virabhadrasana. Again, lifting that chest up to the sky. Take the bind if you'd like, by bringing the left hand around to the right thigh. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Keep your legs where they are. Bring your torso forward, coming into Utthita Parsvakonasana, whichever version of the asana you like to take today. I've been loving this modified version with my forearm on my thigh. You can bring your right hand to the outside of your right foot, or you can find it and bind it if your shoulders are feeling good and open and in a safe way today. Press into the outer edge of that back foot as you lift the torso, twisting it open. Trying to not to dump into this pose, right? Keeping your forearm light on your thigh. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, make your way back to Virabhadrasana 2, just for a breath. I know the thighs are burning. And then straighten your right leg. Walk the back foot in, coming into Trikonasana. Inhale here. Exhale, come forward and down. Bringing your right hand down to your calf, what's that part of your body, your shin, or maybe your ankle, or maybe wrapping your fingers around your big toe. Your left hip is moving back in space. Your right hip's moving forward. Gaze is lifted. Abs are engaged. One more inhale. Exhale. On the inhale, rise all the way back up to Virabhadrasana 2. Bend that right knee. Exhale here. And then inhale, we're going to sweep that left arm down and up, coming into high lunge. Front knee is bent, back leg is strong, chest is lifted. Feel like the top of your chest is like peeling open, like we're removing a layer of armor there. We all got it, you know? Inhale here. And then exhale, keeping your arms where they are. We're going to step into the right foot and bring the left knee into the midline. Yes, yes, good. And then from here, make your way into Vrikshasana, tree pose. Bring your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Arms are lifted overhead or maybe pressed in prayer to your heart center, right? Become the tree you need to be today. Finding your balance here, knowing that trees move in the wind. I don't know if you can hear all the wind in my backyard, but the trees they're not static, as we're not static, constantly changing, constantly growing. Bring your palms now together, Anjali Mudra at your heart center. Lift your left knee into the midline and then send it back for Virabhadrasana 3. That back leg is strong and straight. Standing leg is supporting you. Core is engaged here. Inhale, one more. We'll do this a few times. Exhale, step it back, coming back into high lunge. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bring the back knee down. Bring your hands back down to very good. Now let's make some Garudasana arms. Bring your arms out to the side. Wrap your right arm underneath your left. Yeah, good. Lift the chest. So it's like a modified Anjaneyasana with Garudasana arms. Lift your chest up to the sky. Good. And then come back to center. We're gonna lift up into high lunge with Garudasana arms. Yeah, good, 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 good. And then we'll make our way forward into Virabhadrasana 3 again with Garudasana arms. Breathe. When it gets challenging, breathe. When you feel like you're gonna lose your balance, breathe. Right? Bend slightly to the right knee, bringing the left leg over the right, coming to Garudasana, eagle pose. Sit a little bit lower in your Garudasana. Roll the shoulders back and down. If you fall out, don't worry, just come back into it. One more inhale. Then exhale, unwrap that left leg, send it back into Virabhadrasana 3 again. Unwrap the arms, try this, and bring them forward just for a breath, and then step back into high lunge. Good, beautiful yogis, beautiful. From here, you can drop your back knee down or keep your back knee up. We're gonna twist to the right, Parivrita Parshvakonasana. Bring your left arm across your right knee. Good, yes, and for sure, bring your back knee down to help set it up. Go slow. I know sometimes I like to do these things quickly, but we can take our time here. Find your pose, open up your arms if that feels good, or keep your hands pressed together in prayer. Opening up the chest to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands to frame your front foot. Straighten your front leg. Walk your back foot in. Inhale. Square your hips to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold pyramid, Parshvottanasana. Even here, work on moving your shoulders back and down, releasing the head, releasing the neck. Activate your quads to protect the lower back here. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, bring your left hand to the outside of your right foot, coming right into Parivrita Trikonasana. Bring your right arm up to the sky. Hips stay square to the top of the mat. They'll want to shift a little. When they do that, just activate your thighs, your quads, and breathe. Breathe even here when the body feels disoriented, a little unstable. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down to the top of your mat. Step into your right foot. Bring your left foot forward. Leave hips width worth of space between your feet. Take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes. Parangushtasana. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold it down. Bring your elbows out to the side. Engage your quads. Bend your knees if you have severe lower back pain. Otherwise, and activate your quads. Otherwise, activate your quads to protect the lower back. And then use the breath to fold a little bit deeper. Without force, right? Using prana as grace through the body. Creating these small changes in us with every practice. Inhale, look forward, release the toes. Toe heel the feet together. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees. Lift the arms, coming back into Utkatasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step, jump, fly, float back, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the left foot forward, rising up, Virabhadrasana 1. Take a deep bend into that front knee. Back heel is down. Hips are angling toward the top of the mat. Good, gaze is up. Beautiful yogis. One more inhale. Exhale, open it up, warrior 2. Hips are open. Shoulders are open. Heart is open. Gaze is over your front middle finger. One more inhale. Exhale. Then inhale, come forward and back, reversing the warrior. Viparita Virabhadrasana. You can take the bind on this side if you took it on the other side. Lifting that heart to the sky, right? This like radical heart opening is one of the hardest things we can do as people, as practitioners of yoga. One more inhale. Exhale, bring it forward into Utthita Parshva Konasana. Taking the same version of the asana on this side as you did on the other side, or at least aiming to create this internal, this visceral harmony within the body, this equal opening. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, press your feet into the ground. Make your way back into Virabhadrasana 2 for just a beat. And then straighten your front knee, coming into Trikonasana. Inhale here. Extend your arms. Exhale. Come forward and down over your left leg again. Taking the same version of the asana as you did on the other side. Your right hip's moving back in space. Your left hip's moving forward. Gaze moves toward the sky. And your next inhale rides all the way up to Virabhadrasana 2. And then take your right arm, circle it down and up, coming to the ball of your back foot, high lunge. Chest is lifted. Feel the inner thighs circling in toward each other. Find stability in this pose. Good, inhale here. And then exhale, step into that left foot as you bring your right knee into your chest. Yes, 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 good, yes, yes. Good, 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 beautiful. And find your way into Vrikshasana. It's okay if we wobble. We're not human if we don't err, right? Hands come to prayer or arms come up overhead. Finding your tree, finding your stability. Chest is lifted. Gaze is fixed. Find a drishti, internal or external, a point to focus. And then bring your hands back down to heart center. Inhale, lift your knee into your chest. And then exhale, send it back. Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3. And then bend your left knee. Send your right leg back, returning to high lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, drop the back knee down. And let's find Garudasana arms. Bring your left arm underneath your right. Yeah, good. And then lift your torso up to the sky. Tip back for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Lift your back knee up off the ground, coming into high lunge with Garudasana arms. Inhale. And then exhale, make your way into Virabhadrasana 3 again with Garudasana arms. Just for another breath. Then bend your left knee, send your right leg over, coming to the full expression of Garudasana. Sit low. Again, relying on your breath, relying on your drishti, your focus, to stay balanced. One more inhale. Exhale, honor up your right leg, send it back. Coming to Virabhadrasana 3 again. Extend your arms forward this time and make your way back to high lunge. Woo. Good, good, good. That was the last time we'll do that. Bring the back knee down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, twist to the left. Parvarta Parsva Konasana. Keep that back knee down or lift it up, taking the same version of the pose of the asana on this side as you did on the other. One more inhale. Exhale. Release your hands down to the top of your mat. Straighten your front knee. Walk your back foot in. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold it down. Parsva Konasana. Pyramid pose. Hips are square with the top of the mat. Quads are engaged. Breath is long. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring your right hand to the outside of your left foot. Parvarta Trikonasana. Try to keep those hips square with the top of the mat as you lift your left arm up to the sky. Engaging the quads. Good, beautiful. Engaging the core. Keeping the breath going. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands down to the top of your mat. Step your left foot into the ground as you send your right foot forward. Keep your feet about hips width apart. Take your hands underneath your feet for Padahastasana. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release down, bringing your elbows out to the side. Engaging the quads, maybe bringing your weight a little bit forward. We tend to put all of our weight in our heels because we feel stable there. We feel safe. Play with the balance today. Play with that edge between comfort, stability, and change and growth, right? I feel like life is always demanding this of us, but if we can practice it on the mat, then maybe when things shift in our life, we'll be on like a more of an autopilot in our reaction, right? We'll have more of a response than a reaction. I don't know, just a theory. Inhale, look forward. Release your hands. Heel toe your feet together. Inhale here, look forward. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, press the palms. Step back, lower down. Take the vinyasa or meet us right in downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift that right leg high up to the sky. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, bring leg to sky. Exhale, bring your right leg through for Kapotasana, pigeon pose. Like, yay, pigeon, thank you. Set up your pigeon so that your right shin is as parallel as it's going to be today with the top of your mat. Your back leg is straight and strong. Inhale, look up, lift the chest, even here. And then exhale, bring it forward, finding your pigeon. Try leading with the heart today. We live in such a mind-centered culture, coming from an intellectual, that means a lot. But try leading with the heart first, right? Letting that bring you down like a magnet to the earth. And then release. And then surrender. This heart opening is one of the hardest things we can do in life, right? Especially when confronted with change. And this is the beautiful message of Shiva. How to stay open-hearted, how to stay calm, how to stay even-keeled despite change, which is the only constant. It's like a radical acceptance of what is. Inhale, walk the hands back toward the body. Come to sit on your right sit bones. Swing your left leg around. Let's come to Ardha Matsyendrasana. Seated spinal twist. Bring your left hand behind you. Inhale, lift the right arm up. And exhale, we're gonna twist to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. So there's a great story with this asana. I think I've told it to you once before. Keep lifting and twisting. Shiva had gone into the mountains for thousands of years of meditation, as he does. And he was coming back on a certain day. One more inhale. Exhale. Counter twist to the right, release. Good. And then come back to center. Bring the left knee over the right. Let's come to Gomukhasana. I'll keep telling that story. Bring the right arm up. Bend your elbow. Bring your left arm out to the side and start to bend it like you're doing the robot. And then bring that back of the left hand behind your back. See if your hands will touch. Good. Lift your chest. Open. So Shiva was coming back from the mountains this one day, and his consort, his wife Parvati, she knew he was coming, so she made this little picnic and set out to meet him by the banks of a river. Shiva came out of his meditation, came down from the mountains, and like men do, he was like, Parvati, I know everything now. I know all about yoga. Release. Bring your hands down to the ground and step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift that left leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, leg to sky. Exhale, bring it through for Kapotasana. Set up your pigeon pose. Good. Good, good, good. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring it forward. So Shiva comes down from the mountaintop. He's super psyched. He knows the secrets of the universe. He knows all about yoga. And Parvati, well, she's known about yoga forever. She just never told him. So he's going on and on and on about the secrets of yoga and the benefits of the practice. And Parvati's like, basically just in her own thing, you know, she's managing the picnic, and she was like, Parvati, you're not listening to me. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just distracted. Well, at the same time, in this river, there was a fish. Matsya. Matsya means fish. And the fish started listening to everything Shiva had to say. And the fish thought it was amazing. Walk your hands back up to your body. Sit on your left sit bones. Bring your right leg around. Bring your right hand behind you. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Coming to seated spinal twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Inhale here, exhale, twist to the right. And so the fish listened to Shiva's teachings and instantly became enlightened. That fish became Shiva's first student. And Shiva, at that point, became the first guru, the first teacher. That fish later reincarnated. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Counter twist to the left. Good. And then just continue to move that right leg a little bit over to the left, coming into Gomukhasana. Your shins are parallel or parallel-ish. Inhale, lift that left arm up. Bend the elbow. Bring the right arm out to the side. Bend it like you're doing the robots in the back of your hand, up your back. Fingers come to touch or almost come to touch. Inhale here. And then exhale, open up the chest. If you're bound, please feel free to come forward. It's your body, it's your time, it's your practice. So this fish reincarnated as Matsyendranath and became one of the forefathers of Hatha Yoga. And that's how the teachings are spread. What a great story. And then slowly release. Good. Bring your hands down in front of you. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, bring your right foot between your hands. Drop the back knee down. Send the hips back in space, coming into Ardha Hanumanasana, half Hanuman. Stay here, or if you're working on the full pose, go into your version of Hanumanasana right now. Yeah. I know this pose is associated with so much fear. I think do your best to send the breath in as like a bouncer, you know. Inhale, exhale requires a lot of surrender, a lot of time, a lot of opening. Your hands can be tented on the ground or on blocks or flat. Good. Deep inhale. Deep exhales, feeling the body expand. Right. Or like Krishnamacharya say, the body's not stiff, the mind is stiff. Maybe both, right? Maybe both. Maybe neither. One more inhale. Exhale. Make your way back to downward facing dog. If your legs are both out, you can come to the tops of your fingertips. I find it easier, and then engage the core. Step back, downward facing dog. Good, pedal it out. And we'll switch sides. Inhale, lift the left leg up high. Exhale, bring the left leg through between your hands. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, send your sit bones back, coming into Ardha Hanumanasana, surrendering the chest down. Stay here or open up to Hanumanasana, the full expression of the pose. Good. Keeping the breath strong wherever you are, sending prana into those parts of us that are resistant, right? That hold on, that want things to be the same always. We want that comfort, that known, that stability. Send the breath into them. Help them open, help them ease, help them release. Sometimes we have to sit in our discomfort, breathe through it, and to move beyond it. Bring your tips of your fingers to the ground. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Using the core, good, bringing yourself back, great. Inhale here, exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, come to stand on your knees. Lift the torso. Now let's move into Ustrasana. Let me keep an eye on the time. You can tuck your toes under. Ooh, we're almost done, sorry y'all. Mind if I keep you 2 more minutes? Okay. Tuck your toes under if your lower back's feeling tight. Bring the hands to the base of the spine. Start to arch back, lifting your heart to the sky. Stay here. Or start to bring your hands back to your heels. Yeah, one at a time or both. If you're feeling super open, you can relax your toes down to the mat. Let your hips come forward. Let your heart open toward the sky. Maybe take your head back in space. One more inhale. And then exhale. Come forward and find Balasana, child's pose. Knees can be open or knees can be closed. If you have any lower back issues, try with your knees together. That's helped me over the years. Or try with them apart. Listen to your body. Listen to its wisdom, which is beyond the mind, which is beyond fear. Inhale, rise up. Come to sit on your sit bones. Swing your legs around. Take out your fleshy bits, Paschimottanasana, and then we'll close it down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come forward. Heart first, surrendering down. Activate the legs, the thighs. Hands come to your shins or maybe your ankles, or maybe they're wrapped around your feet. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, surrender down. Roll the shoulders back and down. And next inhale, start to peel your chest up. Then bring your hands out, your arms out like an equal sign. Activate the core, and we're going to do a sit down. We're going to roll all the way down to the ground. Just like we rolled up in the beginning of practice, one vertebra at a time. Now we're going to roll down one vertebra at a time. Go so slow so that you can feel each one making contact with the ground. Good. And then when you arrive, make your way into one inversion, either waterfall or shoulder stand. If you're going for shoulder stand,
Bring your forearms to the ground. Bring your hands to the base of your spine. Activate your core. Keep your neck in alignment, not moving from side to side. Good. Good, yogis. Heather, take what you need. Beautiful. If you're in waterfall, stay in waterfall, feeling the movement of your navel toward your spine. If you're in shoulder stand, you can begin to release your legs overhead, coming to Halasana, plow pose. Careful with the lower back. If your feet touch the ground, straighten your toes so that your toenails connect with the floor. And then you can interlace your hands behind your back if all that's done. Right, Ellen? Good. Beautiful. Lauren, good. And bend your knees by the sides of your ears for Karnapidasana. Ear pressuring pose. Literally, if your knees touch your ears, just close your ears a little bit to withdraw the senses. Bring the focus even more inside, even deeper, even more internal. And then bring your hands back down to the mat and slowly roll out of the pose, whether you're in waterfall or whether you are in Karnapidasana. Straighten your legs and slowly roll down one vertebra at a time. Once your hips are down, use your core to come all the way down to the mat. Feel like I'm pulling your toes forward, elongating your legs as you go down. Good. Then bring your forearms to the ground. You can shimmy your hands underneath your sit bones if that feels good. Press your forearms into the ground, lift your chest, bring the crown of your head to the back of the mat for Matsyasana, fish pose. Inhale. Exhale here, another one for Matsyendra, the first student of Shiva. Inhale deeply. And then we're going to exhale with the lion's breath, opening up the mouth, sticking out the tongue, opening up the eyes. Inhale here. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, releasing anything that doesn't serve you, that doesn't help you grow. Inhale, tuck the chin into the chest and make your way down to the mat for Shavasana, final relaxation. Allow your legs to take up space, allow your arms to fold by your sides. Allow your breath to grow light. Your breath has worked so hard to move prana through the body, to take out whatever's stagnant, to make room for what will help you grow. Let it rest now. Feel your muscles releasing. Feel the body opening, receiving. And if you have that kind of day that will allow you to stay in Shavasana for a while, I invite you to stay. Otherwise, begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, slowly awakening, slowly becoming. Stretch your arms overhead, stretch your legs long. Take a deep inhale, and then come to roll onto one side, resting in the fetal position for just a moment of transition before slowly making your way up to a comfortable asana, to the seat where we began class. With your eyes still a little sleepy, a little dream filled, we'll close singing the mantra Loka Samasta Sukhinu Bhavantu.
May all beings everywhere in all places be happy, and may they be free from suffering. And may our thoughts, words, and actions in some way contribute to the happiness and to the freedom from suffering for all beings everywhere. Please sing with me. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your hands together to your heart center, gently bowing your head to your hands. Know that the true teacher, the source of all love and all wisdom, resides deep inside of you. Om Bolo Sadguru Bhagavan Ki Jai. Namaste, yoginis.